Good evening. It is Friday, November 13th, 2020. Often when someone quotes a cliche at me, I'll question them to see what they mean by the use of that cliche. What do you mean mad as a hatter? What's a hatter? Why are they mad? Christians are great at using cliches as well, but the Christian cliches seem to be more of the statements of things like, just have faith, everything will work out okay, variety. Can you imagine telling some of the folks in the scriptures that everything will work out just fine? Hey, Samson, that buzz cut really sets you off. You ought to enjoy it. Or, hey, Nebuchadnezzar, that writing on the wall's just graffiti. You can ignore it. No, God intends for our faith to be made of sterner stuff than just some cliches or trite statements that would make it appear. Having faith can be looked at in several different ways. Although God is timeless, we as human beings recognize the importance of time in our lives. We see things as either past, present, or future, and God shows us how to have faith in the past as forgiveness, having faith in the present as recognizing grace, and having faith in the future as hope. We've messed up in the past, we can't go back and change it, so we seek forgiveness to cover us for the sins of the past. We live in the context of the current problems and issues, and it's the grace of God that sees us through. We trust God that He will grant us the blessings we do not deserve in order to endure the daily difficulties of the present. The prayer is, God, give us this day our daily bread, because God graciously provides the necessities of life, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, as gracious love gifts, and faith trusts Him to do so. We look to the future, hopefully not with dread, but with the hope that God will do something better, that God will right the injustices and provide a beautiful forever home for us. King David wrote a psalm about this, Psalm 130, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation, second edition. From the depths of despair, O Lord, I call for your help. Hear my cry, O Lord. Pay attention to my prayer. Lord, if you kept a record of our sins, who, O Lord, could ever survive? But you offer forgiveness that we might learn to fear you. I'm counting on the Lord. Yes, I'm counting on Him. I've put my hope in His word. I long for the Lord more than centuries long for the dawn. Yes, more than centuries long for the dawn. O Israel, hope in the Lord, for with the Lord there is unfailing love. His redemption overflows. He Himself will redeem Israel from every kind of sin. We ask God to hear our prayer because of the mess we've gotten ourselves into. David uses the phrase, the depths of despair, to describe his current situation. Then he speaks of God forgiving the recording of his sins. He recognizes that records are kept, but God forgives the errors of our ways. Then he describes how he's counting on God for the future like a sentry hopes for the dawn. When it's cold and wet and dark and miserable, the dawn is coming. The sun will shine bright and warm and beautiful. With the Lord, there is unfailing love. When everything around us fails, the love of our loved ones strains hard, God is unfailing love. His faith response is to say, God, I'm counting on you. What are you counting on God for? What needs and necessities are you looking to God for? Physical needs like food, water, shelter, clothing? Or spiritual needs like forgiveness, boldness, purpose, opportunity to serve? Or what about emotional needs like affirmation, comfort, security, or serenity? May God bless you as He meets your needs, as you trust Him to do so through faith. God bless you.